yeah. We live, baby. Yo, chill with the notifications. It's going with the music. Oh, okay, it was off that time. Oh my god. Hello, hello, what is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. It's your boy Blue, and we back. We in this thing, man. I have been trying to do other things. I have been trying to get away from X-Plane 12, but yet we're back here again on X-Plane 12 Flight Simulator in the LevelUp 737. We have yet another release coming up in X-Plane. It's been active over there in the X-Plane community. I love it. We had the X-Crest ERJ drop recently, Newark International Airport drop recently, and now we got Indianapolis showing up here at the end of the week, as that's the plan, at least by I think it's Dominique Design. So check that out on X-Plane. Keep a lookout for that. But guys, we're here. We are here. W. Gordon is in the house. IG people is in the house. Welcome to the stream. Monorific Quarter Black, welcome back. Welcome to the stream, man. Cooper 1094 is in the house. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing pretty good, man. Can't complain, can't complain, can't complain. We are live on YouTube and on TikTok. Shout out to everybody watching, wherever you're watching from. I do appreciate you. Today's flight is Indianapolis International to Atlanta. Pretty simple flight. We're flying Delta Airlines. This is a real world airline flight. I think it's called Delta 3105 is the real world flight. And should be pretty nice. Short leg today, about an hour 38 block time, cruising at 34,000 feet, and that's what we got going on. It is rainy today. It is IFR today in Indianapolis, so it's gonna be pretty nice. Got some nice wet windshields today. Jay knows the ways. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back, man. Good to see you. Speaking of X-Plane 12, I know. You keep reminding me. The Challenger 650 needs some love. It's on my radar. That's all I'm gonna say. It's on my radar. It's on my radar, man. Well, we'll get to it when we get to it, though. I'm not sure. I have no promises on when I'm gonna do it, but I want to do it when I can. All right, before we get going, again, we're flying the LevelUp 737-900 with the Delta livery. I'll turn the music down a little bit there. And we flew this plane like last week, I think, or the week before. And it was pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like it. I can dig it. But that's not what today's stream is about. I'm gonna check this scenery out. Let's see. This is actually my first time loading in. I've not looked at this before the stream, so let's see. Have I been to Indianapolis before? I don't think I've personally ever been to Indianapolis in real life, so I cannot tell you how accurate this is. But let me know, guys, in the chats if you've been to Indianapolis before. I am already noticing that that texture is wrong. It's supposed to be saying, I think, American or something. And it's not. Let me fix my blurriness here. Yeah, we'll turn that depth of field off for now. Cool. You're flying back to NFL combine players. Where was the combine this year? Is it always the same place? I don't really follow. I don't follow the NFL off-season stuff. I haven't even thought about football since the Super Bowl. I even uninstalled a Madden. That's how much of a bandwagon I am. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed. So we got some gate numbers and whatnot. It's 24, 25, 23, 25 again. So I'm not sure again how accurate it is. I got some nice carpet textures down there, which is pretty cool. So it does have an interior. That's nice to see. It's always nice to see an interior on these airports. I wonder if this goes anywhere. Let's see where this takes us. This takes us to the end here. Got a little ERJ parked outside. Captain Diavine, welcome to the stream, man. Welcome back, bro. I hope you're doing all right tonight. Just checking out this scenery. So how do you get like from this terminal to the other side? Like, is there a how would I go to baggage claim? I'm lost. I'm completely lost. Oh wait, is this? Yeah, this is just like a walking escalator. But at some point, you gotta turn. And I think this is. Let me see. Is this connected to anything? Is this the whole terminal? No, I think this should connect to something. Yeah, it goes here. So I guess they didn't model any door or walkway that leads to the rest of the airport. Yeah, there's some stuff here. Oh wow, wow! Look at this. Wow, that looks pretty sick. What is it? What even is that up there? Are those lights? Like, what is that? What's up, Naqueen Dobbs from Jamaica? Oh, so you're saying fly to Jamaica? Not today, but we can make our way to Jamaica someday. I feel like cause I'm so close to XP 72. You guys know what I'm talking about. That I never go to Jamaica because I feel like he goes to Jamaica enough for all of us. You know what I mean? Am I wrong? I mean, I don't know. I'm messing with him, but he flies to Jamaica like every other week, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I don't need to fly there. I feel like I flew I feel like I fly there because I watch his streams, and he flies there. So if you want somebody to fly to Jamaica, check out XP72. He'll probably be there in the next 48 hours. But anyways, yeah, this is a pretty cool terminal. Got some pictures of shops on the side. So you know, it's not as nice as like the Newark scenery we saw, but every scenery can't be the gold standard. Every scenery can't be #1, right? So it's alright. I mean, I'm glad they have an interior. I'm not gonna come in here very often. It's like when you put a lot of crazy work into the interior, then yeah, you can kind of appreciate it. But as long as they put something here, I'm cool. I'm really not big on complaining. Like, it's alright from the outside, it looks great. So I like that you can actually see through the windows and see some chairs and stuff and all that. Here is the entranceway for those who have ever flown out of Indianapolis. You're probably familiar with this.
Unable to find view ID 15.
Here's the signage looks like. Air Canada, American, United. Got the baggage drop off there. Yep, so these are all kind of like, they're not generic. They actually have the actual airlines on there. That's pretty sweet. Got a little camera there. That's nice. What else? Anything else interesting happening at Indianapolis Airport? We got the parking garage. I know it's rainy, guys. I'm getting as close as I can. And we got a massive parking lot out here. You're chilling, trying to be like me. Oh no. Making content as we speak. Nice, man. Nice. Well, get it done, bro. Get it done. Get it done. What is it that they say? Like 90% of the job is showing up or something like that? Just show up, bro. Show up and keep showing up. Keep showing up. Even when you don't feel like it. It's a nice little firehouse, I think. I'm assuming that's a firehouse. You're watching this stream last night. Was he in Jamaica? I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. I know he was in Jamaica. I was. Did I watch his stream yesterday? I don't know. I think I was busy last night. Oh, by the way, guys, while we're kind of checking out this airport, before we depart, I do want to apologize. Our last stream last week ended abruptly. My PC completely crashed. The stream crashed. It was pretty upsetting, to be honest. Okay, US mail over here. That's nice. It's pretty upsetting, and it's been happening. You guys may have heard me complaining before about my PC crashing. It's not just with X-Plane or with Microsoft Flight Sim or with Flight Sim at all in general. It's just, it's been... We'll talk more about it in Cruise, but point is, it's been crashing, and it crashed, and I spent the weekend trying to fix it. So today's stream will be kind of like the final test to see if what I did over the weekend actually fixed it. So, and I'll explain to you guys what I did to fix this. Yes, this is the home of the Indy 500, and we'll be definitely talking about some racing in today's flight today because it is race week. Racing is back, NASCAR is back, IndyCar is back, F1 is actually back at end of this week too. So, all right, let's start playing, and let's get started. Again, guys, if you're just joining us, we are in Indianapolis, the newly, actually soon to be released, Indianapolis International Airport here in Indianapolis, Indiana. Say that like 5 times fast. And we're flying to Atlanta. Pretty simple flight, hour and a half out. Delta 737-900. Let's get the lights, sorry, the music off, and we can enjoy the ASMR of the rain hitting the fuselage. All right, don't fall asleep on me. What's up, Max? It's at work to the stream, man. It looks nothing like Indy, really. You lived there for 4 years. It looks nothing like the airport. On the outside, inside, both. Say your piece, bro. Say your piece. Because the dev is probably going to be in the chat. And definitely drop the feedback. Because if it does not look correct, don't release it. That's what I always say. All right, let's get started, guys. So first up, we are going to hop into our EFB and go to Start Ground Services. We'll go to fuel and weight, go to payload, and our payload for our flight today is 41. I'm gonna click here and click total payload. There we go. So 41. I lost it. I lost my place. Where was it? There. 41 170. 170. That's our payload today. Hit enter. Boom. That's gonna start loading, I believe. We'll go back. Let's go to payload again and go to fuel. For fuel, we need 16,633 pounds. Boom. All right, that's good to go. We'll go back. We'll call a fuel truck. Why not? All right, now we'll go to the upside here and we'll get our battery on. Beautiful. Ground power on. All right, IRS to nav, left side and right side. All right, we'll get the IRS display. I like having on heading so I can kind of see the countdown. So that's 7 minutes until our IRS is fully aligned, estimated. Next, we will go down and get our yaw jumper on. I don't know that it will stay on though. Come on, there we go. Yaw jumper on, and then we'll get our forward left pump on, and we'll hit the AP a little later. We'll get the aircraft started first. Let's go to our lighting panel. It is actually, we're not flying real world time, but apparently it's real world weather, so I guess it's raining. But we'll get our window heat on. We will need some internal lights because this is a little overcast. Once we get over the clouds, it'll be nice, bright, and sunny. So, but we got some nice overhead lighting going on right now, so I'm good. I'm good with that. Seatbelts, auto. Beautiful. And we'll go ahead and make sure our emergency lights, which are, I already did that. All right, that's good. Logo lights on. Position lights to steady. Everything else will stay off there. Again, we're on the ground power, so we'll get everything from that. Let's move on to, let's get some lighting here too. Oh, not that one. I want the other one. Main panel. So main panel, not too bright, just a little bit, just a little accent. I'll take it. And some on the right side. There we go. Little light. Again, we're not flying night flight. It's just a little overcast. We should have one more down here, right? Or am I thinking Airbus? Yeah, we do. This one right here. It's already on. All right, cool. So let's hop into our FMC, and get our flight plan going. It shouldn't be too difficult. We'll go to position initialization, pop that in. We'll go to our next page and copy the GPS left position. We'll go back to previous page and drop that into our IRS position. Good to go. Over to route. Nice. Today's flight is Kilo India, November Delta. That is Indianapolis, Indiana. And we're going to Atlanta, Kilo Alpha Tango Lima. By the way, we are on VATSIM. There is no ATC in Indiana, and Atlanta Center just got off, so we're using Say Intentions AI ATC, and it should take care of us pretty well on the way out there. So we'll get that tuned up here in just a little bit. In the meantime, we'll finish our flight plan, so that's good to go there. Let's go to departure and arrival. Beautiful. All right, so runway 05 was what I was expecting. 05 right, that might change. We'll see what ATC says. It's gonna be the Dawn 1 via Mize. Yeah, there we go. Next up, routes. Next. And we'll go ahead and put in the rest of our flight plans. So it's gonna be the Hitman. Oh boy. Hitman. It was HITMN. That's gonna be direct. And then Noob. November Echo Whiskey Bravo Bravo. By the way, guys, if you're asking anything in the chat, I do apologize. I am heads down right now trying to get this flight plan done. So if you have any questions you want to answer, you can hold those until we kind of get to a bit of a slower part of the flight. So I have is our next waypoint. And then we'll hit that. And we'll go to departure arrival over to the arrival side. And it's going to be the Chipper 1 into Atlanta today via Matthew. Yep. And it's going to be the ILS 08 left. That's what I was expecting. I think our transition is Larry. Larry. All right, there we go. Routes activate. Done. Execute that. Hold on. Okay, next up, perf init. Are we done fueling? No, I think they're still filling us up. We're supposed to have 16.6 and we only have 15.5. So we'll hold off on the performance initialization page and all that stuff. What we can do while we wait is get our IFR clearance. Our IRS is actually not done aligning either, so we'll clear that. And let's do that. So, who are we talking to? We need to talk to clearance. Actually, first let's get the ATIS. Let's get the ATIS first. 134.25 is going to be the ATIS.
Altimeter 3013. Density altitude -100 feet. Advise on initial contact you have information Papa. Indianapolis International Airport, information Papa. 0254 Zulu. Arriving and departing runways 32, 23 right, 23 left. Wind calm. Visibility 4. Thunderstorm with rain, mist. Few at 800, broken at 5000 cumulonimbus, overcast at 7000.
Oh yeah.
Temperature
Nasty
7,
out there.
dew point 7. Altimeter 3013.
3013.
Density altitude -100 feet. Advise on initial contact you have information Papa.
All right, chat, we have
Indianapolis
Papa.
International Airport, information Papa. 0254 Zulu. Arriving and departing
All right, let's
runways
get off of that.
32, 23 right, 23 left. Wind calm. Visibility 4.
It's blocking
Thunderstorm
my
with
screen.
rain, mist.
All right, over to clearance 128.75. I have information Papa. We got the altimeter set in. It is obviously raining. Weather's pretty nasty outside right now, but even better for us. All right, let's go to call in for IFR to Atlanta with Papa. Indianapolis clearance Delta 116. IFR to Atlanta with Papa.
Clearance on request. Stand by.
Unable to find view ID 13.
Ah, shut up. All right, there we go. I love these window views. Love it, love it, love it. All right, standing by
Delta
for
116, Indy clearance cleared to Atlanta via the Dawn 1 departure, then is filed, climb and maintain 4,000, expect flight level 34010 minutes after departure. Departure on 119.05, squawk 7546. And a change to your departure runway, this time you can expect runway 23 right.
Yep, they changed the runway. Let's see. All right, clear to Atlanta via the Dawn 1 departure. Then is filed, climb and maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 34010 minutes after departure. Departure zone 119.05, squawk 7546, and we'll expect runway 23 right, Delta 160.
Indiana clearance delivery. Good morning. American 1734 requesting IFR clearance to Los Angeles.
Delta 116, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.9 or when ready.
All right, bet. We'll get ground one ready. Let's go ahead and get everything up. So they gave us 4,000 initially. We'll put that here in our altitude. And they changed us to 3 right. Does that change my departure? That is the question. Can I do 2? Yeah, I think we can, because the Dawn 1 doesn't really care. Yeah, I think it doesn't care. Let's go down here to FMS. We'll go to routes again. Oh, sorry, departure, arrival, departure, and 23 right. That's it. Everything else should stay the same. Go to legs page, we'll check that out. So we'll go next page. We have a discontinuity there. We'll go ahead and clear that by clicking on Hitman and placing it into the empty slot and execute. And double check that that's exactly what I wanted. So we should be going from mice to Hitman. Yep, that's what we want. We have another discontinuity at I don't know why, but we do. And that needs to go straight to Matthew. So we'll click on Matthew and put him in the empty spot. Execute that as well and go down the list again, and the rest of our flight plan is pretty seamless. Nice, cool. All right, so are we done with loading fuel? So we have 16.6 on board. That's beautiful. We'll hit on 0 fuel weight. Nice. And 16.6 is what we're expecting. We'll type in 16.6. Oh, great. Reserves are 2.0. And cost index is 23. Alright, 23 is in there and almost. Now in there and set. Cruise altitude is 34,000 feet. Flight level 340. And the cruise winds are 28154. 281/54. And I just remembered we need to load people. See some people on the plane. Let's go back to, is it start flight leg? I don't think so, right? Oh, ground services, set chocks, GPU, get that door open. I don't know. Is there something I need to press for them to start loading? I don't think so. I think it just does it. We can do a welcome message though.
Fox, this is Captain speaking. We're just in final preparation here for departure from the gate. Maintenance is wrapping up one final item that they needed to take care of.
Data, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream, bro. Good to see you. Good to see you. Captain Lee, hello. How's performance? No issue so far, and it's raining, so it seems pretty smooth so far. What's up, John? Welcome to the stream. While here, I just watched your PMDG full flight tutorial, and it helped me figure out how to fly. I'm glad it helped, man. I'm glad I could help. Hope you enjoy flying the plane, man. FS Nave, welcome to the stream. Atlas Commander 596, welcome. Good to see you guys. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. All right, let's go over here. It is raining. And where was I? I think we're good. So let's go. Outside air temperature is in Indianapolis right now with information. Papa, it is raining. It is 7 degrees Celsius. Execute that over to N1 limit, no D rate. Skip that takeoff, flaps 5, CG 18.8. I guess it's a trim of 16.0, 1485059 on the V speeds. We'll go down here to swap out our trim to 6. That's good. All right, that's all ready to go, guys. Let's get the AP fired up. There we go. APU is starting up. And while the APU is starting up, we'll send the FO outside, which is me today, I guess, to do the walk around. We are just about ready to push. We'll start from the front right here. And work our way around the aircraft, starting from the nose. Make sure there's no damage. Make sure the ground crew didn't bump into anything. There's nothing dragging, nothing leaking. No flat tires. Nothing abnormal. Everything should look exactly as it usually should. These doors are still open. We need to get them. Can I click on this? No, I can't click on that. Yeah, doors need to be closed, but that's okay. That is okay. Everything looks good in here. Very nice looking engine. You can hear the APU starting up in the back. Check the leading edges. Have the blended wings on this one. Oh, that's a texture problem right here. I think this texture I'm using is an old one. Yeah, I think this is an old one. Because this is the LevelUp 737 from V2. I love this look right here. I love that. But I think this livery is older from V1. Nice and loud APU, just as it should be. Shuryar, welcome to the stream. This is, yeah, look how that door is wrong. Like that texture. Actually, is that right? That might be right. That might be right. The windows are kind of weird though. Yeah, the texture is, the livery is a bit off. It needs to be updated, but it's not too bad. We'll see how it looks when we get in the sunlight. Other than that, we'll head back inside. And get ready to push here just a little bit. Alright. Flight director's on. Left and right. Okay, let's get our radio set to ground. We should be able to push without requesting. Let me see where we are. Well, you know what? Let's get our charts. Let's get our charts. We'll go to Avatar, airports, Indianapolis, Kilo India, November Delta, enter, next, boom. We can also get our frequencies from there as well. Alright, airport info. What's up, Poppy Planes? We're flying the 737-900 by LevelUp on X-Plane 12. So he told us that they're gonna switch our runway to 23 what? 23 right, which is over there. I guess we were asking for 05 right, but that's fine. It's actually about the same distance taxi wise. So push back tails to the southwest and head somewhere around that direction. So keep that up right there. No, we should be able to push back without clearance. I don't think we need to talk to anybody to push back from here. Alright, we'll go over to 121.9 on our radio. How do I get this light brighter? Is it this one? I don't know. Oh well, I can see it fine. 121.9 is there. That's to be ground. As our squawk code 7546. That's ready to go as well. And other than that, we can go ahead and make sure our QNH is set 3013. That's good to go. Our autopilot flight directors are all on. We'll set our speed to V2 159. And let's go ahead and finish getting the APU going. APU gen coming on. One time, two times. And we get our pack songs, auto. APU bleed on. Trim air on. You can hear the AC blowing now. And we already got our cabin altitude is 37,000 feet. We're down to 34. For cruise, the elevation in Atlanta. What is elevation in Atlanta? Elevation in Atlanta is, wow, that's higher than I thought. 1,000 feet basically. Is that right? It says 977. I didn't know there was that highly elevated over there. All right, that works. That's close enough. Close enough. Alright, with that said, guys, we are ready for push. I do have to make one quick family check here before we get out of here. I do apologize. Gotta make sure they're good. But we are ready to go. We'll go ahead and call Mr. Pushback out here so that when I get back, we can push back, get the engine started. We'll start a flight leg, ground services. We'll go ahead and disconnect the GPU. We'll call better pushback and we'll request it.
Ground to cockpit, please show me where you want to go.
Oh my. I can't even see the line. I think it's that one. Yeah, it works.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Alright, brakes are set. They are. Shock's gonna be removed here. Everything else looks good. Doors close. I think we're good, guys. I think we are good. We'll get the beacon light on. And again, guys, give me just a second. I need to go check on the fam. You know how it is. It's dad hour. BRB.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect. So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Alright, sorry about that, guys. Welcome back. Again, had to take care of some daddy duties. All my dads in chat understand what it is. I get interrupted even at 10 p.m. Alright, so we are ready to push back. The push tug is already connected. Jet Set Lexi, welcome to the stream. I think you might have missed your flight. You're a little late. I don't know what you was doing, but I don't know. The doors are closed and they will not reopen. Better luck next time. Might be flying something fancier next time, anyways. You don't want to ride on this flight. This one's gonna be bumpy. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. But yeah, guys, we're back again. Sorry. Thank y'all for hanging in there with me. All right, so let's get it going. Let's get the jet bridge out of here. Detach. Go away. Beacon lights are on. I don't think I'm missing anything. We got all of our GPS programmed. Oh, we got a couple more things we gotta do. Almost forgot. Let's go to the overhead real quick. Yes, sir. And we're gonna go to our fuel pumps and get all of our fuel pumps turned on, all 4 of them. No fuel in the center pumps, so we'll leave those off. We'll get our hydraulic pumps, which are here. Turn on. There we go. Anti-collision lights are already on. We did that. Transponder is about to be transponding. Boom, it's transponding now. Brakes release. We are clear to push tail southwest. Let's get it.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Beautiful. All right. Let's go. DMV understands. He understands. What's up, HD, man? Thank you for stopping by with the like. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Alright, we should get some sort of safety announcement here soon from the flight attendants. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. Alright, either way. Let's go engine startup. We'll start with engine number 2. And we'll first get our packs off. Left and right. Isolation valve set to open. Engine 2 to ground.
Unable to find view
Stop
ID
it.
15.
And she's firing up. Benny, what's up, man? Yeah, Sim's looking good, looking real good. All right, we're looking for, I believe it's 25%. And we're already past that. Introducing fuel. Oh, you know what it's missing? You know what it's missing? Oh man, I hate that. I hate that I thought of it because now I can't unsee it like in my head. It's missing the. Oh man, it's missing. Hold on. Right pack. 2 auto. Isolation valve close. Retarding 1. It's missing the spray. Like whenever the engines are on in the rain. Oh man, I missed that so much.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Brake set. Clear disconnect. Show me the pin.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Yeah. Alright, it's 25. Marina fuel up. Yeah, I'm not sure why we didn't get any safety briefing. Interesting. Super Mustangs in the chat. Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Uh-oh. Froze for a second. There's an E-ATX over there. Or E-Jet over there. You got like some water droplet effects going on, which is pretty sweet on the ground. But yeah, no actual like Jet Blast, water jet blast. Actually, I think we might have it on when we taxi. We'll see. We'll check it. We'll go on the outside
So
view.
is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the left. We'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
We'll go on the outside view a little bit and check it out. All right, so we're good there. Gens left and right to on. Left side, right side. Center pumps don't need them. Pro Pete's gonna come on. There we go. We also need to get our anti-ice. We don't need anti-ice today. It's not cold enough for that. Packs both on. Left side and right side are now on. Isolation valve is going back to auto. That's the middle position. APU bleed off. APU off. And let's go do our recall. Recall check. No warnings. What I like to see. Let's go over here and get our auto brake set to RTO. And we'll do our flaps. Flaps 5. Yeah. There it is. Flaps 5. And we'll do a flight control check. And I'll take this moment to shout out to Moza for providing our hardware. We are using the Moza force feedback yoke and throttle. And I need to fix my profile because it's a little too tight. It's a little too tight right now. Yeah, it's because I'm using the 7172 profile. That's why. That's why. Let's fix that. Let's fix that. There it is. Use that one. Confirm. And we'll do that right there. Nice. Yeah, it feels good. Alright, cool. Force feedback is feeling good. Flight control check. Check our rudder pedals. I found that my rudder pedals were actually unplugged before the stream. So, making sure that's working. Alright, we need to link that to our tiller though. So we'll go ahead and take care of that real quick. It's a very easy change. Go to our configuration hardware. And it's going to be nose access to y'all. Alright, there we go. Let's go over to Avatab Airport. There we go. Alright. So we did flaps are down, flight control check. Free and correct. Taxi lights on. We are ready to taxi chat. Let's get it. Let's get it. Where are we at? Indianapolis ground. Delta 116 is ready to taxi with Papa. Grumpy Gamer, welcome back, man. Good to see you.
Delta 116, Indy ground, runway 23 right taxi via uniform Kilo Romeo Bravo Bravo 1.
Uniform Kilo Bravo Bravo 1. What the heck is... Oh, I see Kilo. Alright. Alright, taxi to 23 right via uniform Kilo Romeo Bravo Bravo 1, Delta 116. Alright, brakes released. Let's go. Check out this drive-by. Let's get some wipers on too. Wiper, wiper. Do they actually work? They're going so slow though. Oh, they do wipe. They actually wipe. Alright, let's turn them up. They actually wipe. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I don't see any water kick-up effects. No jet blast. That's unfortunate. Yes, we're on VATSIM, but we're using say intentions. Yeah, I don't think that's a taxi line. That looks like a non-movement line to me. Where's the taxi line? think it's it over there. Alright, where are we going? Uniform. Alright, straight ahead. Do I have first class on my flights? No, I think we have economies, all economy seating today. Nobody's special. What's up, Big Wheel? Walk this straight. Yeah, at least the blades are animated, right? Clover Rock says, how are you? Thoughts on X-Plane 12 versus FS 2024? I mean, I fly both of them. I like both of them. I have both, so, I mean, I don't have to choose. I do hear some announcements in the back a little bit. Has to be a left-hand turn here. By the way, Indianapolis has a really nice cargo ramp. So if you want to fly cargo, if you're a cargo dog or freight dog, this would be a good airport for you to pick up when it comes out. Hopefully at the end of the week. Let's get another flyby or a drive-by. I'll have to go down. No free drinks. So we got a little bit of water spray coming off the tires, but nothing off the engines. Release date is Friday right now. Nice. I assume all the usual places, X-Plane store and whatnot. Yeah, pretty cool airport though. Yeah, Southwest flies in here, American, basically everybody flies here. Got water effects. Am I going the right way? It's a right turn here. What's up, Tanner? Welcome back to the stream. Good to see you. Clear left. Not very busy.
At AJ Witt donated $5 through Super Chat. Go to EFB Sound EQ and turn up mids to 10 and listen to the engine from economy for taxi.
Ooh, okay, hold on. AJ with the $5. I love your name, that's hilarious. It says go to the EFB Sound EQ. Hold on guys, we got a professional in the chat here. To here. Audio EQ. Turn up the mids to 10. Alright, how do I do that? Go to EFB Sound EQ. Audio features? Oh, I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong one. No, it's the same thing. Oh, here it is. Add mid frequency. So go to 10. And then go to. Alright, let's see. What if the dark blue is black? You know what? I think it would be pretty cool specialty livery if Delta did a black variant or the blue was black instead. I think it would be pretty cool. I support it. Not supported. Turn it down in the cockpit. It's pretty loud in the cockpit. For those just joining us, we are lining up, holding short runway 23 right in Indianapolis. New scenery coming out this Friday for X-Plane 12. We're flying out to...
Approaching runway 23.
What are all these zero?
Right.
We're flying out to Atlanta. And about an hour and a half flight. So let's get to it. Alright, we're good to go, I believe. We'll get our engines to continuous, left and right. We'll get our strobe lights on. Wing lights on, land lights on. Auto throttle armed, and let's call for takeoff. 120.9. IFR is rainy. Temperature here is 7 degrees Celsius, and temperature in Atlanta, where we're going, probably about the same, 13. Indianapolis Tower, Delta 116, holding short 23 right, ready for departure.
Delta 116, Indy Tower, runway 23 right, winds calm. RNAV SNEVA, cleared for takeoff.
RNAV SNEVA, clear for takeoff, 23 rights, Delta 116. Alright, let's go. Did I get it? Toga's in the chat. Why did it cease to take off?
Unable to find view ID 17.
Alright, time for Lino Cam. I gotta get it ready. Hold on. Line up. Yeah, but I'm gonna have to get a screenshot. I'm gonna have to get a screenshot here. I have to do it. Delta 737-900 ER with the blended winglets, lining up 23 right, service to Atlanta. And I'm just gonna actually hold right here because
runway 23
I have a screenshot
right
idea.
Remaining.
Oh, we're not quite straight. Hold on. We're not quite straight. Just wait for it, guys. I know I'm taking my time. I'm not in a hurry to be. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I got excited. Okay. Chill. I got excited. That was kind of dope. I saw like freaking water kicking in my face. All right, hold on. Check this out. Check it. All right, hold on. Here we go. Let them cook. Chat. Let them cook. There it is. Hopefully it's as dope as I think it's gonna be. Why is it red? I don't like that. Why is it red? Where's the red light coming from? Okay, I don't like that at all. Oh man, something is red and it's ruining my shot. Okay, let's try it again. Let's try it again. Yeah. I'm over the line. Alright, that's alright. That's alright. Okay, it's red again. It's like when I get too far away, it turns red. I don't know what is red. Is it the sun? Alright, whatever, guys. Let's just go. Moment has been ruined. Let's get it. Oh, you know what I want to show you guys? That was fire. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Hold on. Check this out. I'm gonna hit the throttle. Look at this. Look at this. Y'all see that? Oh, oh, that is sick. All right, here we go. We're doing it for now. We're doing it for. We're doing it for. We're doing it for. Here you go. All right, split it up. Let's go.
FedEx 228 Heavy, Indy Tower, runway 5 right, cleared for takeoff. After takeoff, fly runway heading until reaching 4,000, then proceed on course.
80 knots.
80 knots. Jesus, why is it so bumpy?
V1, rotate. Positive rate.
FedEx Heavy, give us about 3 minutes and we'll be taking off.
You're up.
400.
Delta 115, contact departure on 119.05.
Oh, so departure, that's 116. Alright, sounds coming back. Departure, Delta 116, passing 3,000 for 4,000.
1,000 to go.
And flaps.
Delta 116, Indianapolis departure, radar contact, climb via the SID turn left, heading 160, vectors to SNEVA, then on course.
Left 160, climb via SID, Delta 116. The pilot's playing around, I'm trying to go home. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Alright, let's speed up because we're getting too slow here. We'll kill the wipers as well because they're basically useless at this point. There we go. Alright. Can't see much of nothing. What's our SID say? Can we climb higher than 4,000? He said climb via SID. The SID says assign. The SID says that ATC is going to assign us an altitude. So I don't know. All right, direct to SNEVA. Let's go to our FMS here. Go to legs, SNEVA. Execute that. That's roughly in front of us. So go LNAV, VNAV. Boom. And we're going to remain at 4,000. Actually, we should be able to go to 10 at least. So I'll do 10. And I'm kind of wondering, when are we going to get that breakout? You know what I mean? Like, when is, at what altitude are we going to, oh, that lightning I just saw? I definitely just saw lightning. I definitely just saw lightning. What ground handling do I use? I don't have. I just use better pushback. That's it. Ooh, we got some chop, some light chop. Actually, that's a moderate right there. That's a moderate chop right there. That's uncomfortable.
16, direct SNEVA, then is filed, please.
Direct SNEVA, then is filed. Delta 116. That's moderate chop right there. You can't see it, but my yoke, my actual physical yoke, is doing exactly that. My force feedback yoke is doing exactly that. I'm gonna pass off ATC to the to my co-pilot here, so I can focus on the flight. Alright, flaps are up. And we up. Yeah, it's gonna bother me. Into quantum drive. Yeah, I do wish they'd fix the way that rain looks in X-Plane. And we're passing 80,000 feet for 10 at the moment. It's quite bumpy right now.
Delta 116, climb and maintain flight level 260.
Let's go. 260. Let's go.
Climb and maintain flight level 260, Delta 116.
Bro, we're 10,000 feet almost, and it's still cloudy. Wow. Wow. All right, RTO off. Gear off. Man, look how bumpy. I love the G cam. Man, it is bumpy. I know, it looks like I'm in space. Like I'm playing Star Citizen right now. Oh, look at that. Jesus. Alright, we're above 10,000. Let's get our lights off. We'll keep the wing lights on. 11,000 still in the clouds. VNAV is kicking up to 270 knots speed-wise. Yeah, Indianapolis is pretty fun tonight.
Delta 116, contact home and approach on 128.025.
Yes, I'm using say intentions on X-Plane. Yep.
Home and approach, Delta 116. Good morning, climbing through 12,000 for flight level 260.
Let's see some wing flex.
Delta 116, home and approach, good morning, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 260.
The rain, bro, I can't.
Maintain flight level 260, Delta 116.
I can't with this rain, bro. Absolutely can't. Bro, like, it looks like I'm flying like thousands of miles an hour. Some old lady in the back is freaking out. Yeah, I bet. Let's see. Let's see passenger perspective cam. Oh yeah, we're bumping back here.
Climb and maintain flight level 310, Delta 116.
Bro, we're gonna pop out of the cloud and we're gonna be on freaking Mars. Yeah, it's live weather. Wow. I love it. Are we there yet? Like, no. You just hear coffee spilling in the background.
Delta 116, contact Indianapolis Center on 133.425.
I mean, we had like moderate turbulence from like, what was it?
Indianapolis Center, Delta
6,000
116.
feet.
Good morning, 16,000 for flight level 310.
Let me show you. Look at my camera. Can you see? Can you see?
Delta 116, Indianapolis Center, climb and maintain flight level 310.
See my yoke moving?
Climb and maintain flight level 310, Delta 116.
310. Oh, we're just about to break out, I think. It's smoothing out a bit. It's getting smoother. Oh yeah, I finally got out of that. Still can't see nothing. Alright, 18,000 feet. Man, this is what is this storm? Must be like you know what it is? I bet it's like the spring storm, like the big storm that kind of brings.
Climb and maintain flight level 340.
The big storm that comes between the seasons. 34,000 feet. Oh, here comes the breakout.
Climb and maintain flight level 340.
Oh,
Delta
look
116.
At that. Look at that. Anyway, it's gonna disappear as well because we go into another layer. That was a nice little tease. Nice little tease. Man, this is... I did not look at the weather before I flew today. I had no idea it was going to be like this. I truly had no idea. I'm not complaining at all. I'm liking it. I love it. Let me see what the weather... Yeah, there's a massive storm cutting through Missouri, Indiana, Ohio, West Virginia right now. It's a pretty nasty one. Might be some tornadoes out here. Might be some tornadoes. Some tornadoes. Why is the PA so low? Can I turn it up? I'm sorry, I can turn it up. With that audio setting you guys just showed me. Audio EQ, PAX volume, PM volume? What is that? They're like passenger message? Trim wheel, weather volume, GBWS. It's gotta be this one. Let me see, I'm gonna try it again. See if it does it. Still low. It's still low. It is smoothing out. We're finally getting to the top of this storm. We literally took off in the middle of it. I didn't know it. If you look at like your local weather app, we're right in the middle of this storm that stretches from Missouri all the way to West Virginia, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, and we'll be flying out of it, so it should clear up a lot on the way down to Georgia. As far as the clouds though, I'm not sure if the clouds are going to clear up. The clouds should clear up too, actually. Yeah, clouds should clear up too. Alright, we're broken out finally. How long was the flight? The flight's about an hour and a half. We're probably like an hour away from now. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Wow. We are not doing a return leg. Nope. It would be fun though. I'm not gonna lie. A return leg in that weather would be fun. PA was on the main page. I was looking at how to turn up the PA because it's so like low. I know, like, it's like flying through all that horrible weather and like spending the first what's it been hour of the stream in overcast, gloomy, gray skies, and now we finally break over the clouds, and it's like it just looks like wow. It like makes it worth it, you know. Or I should say, it makes it more special. When am I doing some DCS? That is a great question. I think I know what I'm doing next week, but I don't think it's DCS. So maybe the week after that. So not next week, but the week after. Maybe I can bring DCS back. And we'll spend an entire week in DCS. What's up, Element? Welcome back to the stream, man. Good to see you. It's been a while, bro. I feel like it's been a while. I don't know. Has it been a while? I don't know. Good to see you. It's always good to see you, bro. Always good to see you. Yeah, like, look at that, like, supercell behind us. Like, look at it. Am I tripping? Does that not look like a massive storm? The top of a massive storm? Which it is. Like, you know it's a supercell when it goes all the way up to, like, we didn't break out until like 20-something thousand feet. Have a good night, Captain Lee. Thanks again, bro. And good work. Yeah. I like. I don't know. I like the Delta livery sometimes. I don't hate it. I do appreciate the Delta livery. It is simple. It is very simple. Sometimes I don't know. It's not as exciting to me as the other liveries. But I can dig it. Does the game ever throw in like a engine failure or anything? No, you can induce them, or like you can do an engine failure. Like it has failures, like real failures. It has engine fires and whatever type of failure you can have in a real plane, or most of them, you can do it in the sim. But it doesn't just randomly give them to, like, I'd have to go myself and set the chance of the engine failing on me. Does that make sense? Like, before I start the flight, I'd have to go and say, hey, I want a 50% chance of my engine failing on this flight, and it may or may not fail. Actually, does it work that way in X-plane? I know I can say, hey, fail my engine at this altitude, or fail my engine this many minutes after the engine start, or fail my engine, you know, in these different scenarios. I can tell it to guarantee to fail my engine. It's much better if you had someone else kind of tell the system when to do it, because I don't like doing it myself, because I know when it's going to happen. I'd rather be surprised when my engine was going to fail and then have to deal with it, you know. But yeah, these planes, they don't particularly do that. There are some aircraft, maybe a couple in X-plane, a few in Microsoft Flight Sim, where the failures can actually be dependent on how you use and operate the plane. Those are the type of failures that I personally like. I don't like setting a predetermined failure. I would rather a failure happen organically. Like if I genuinely, you know, kill the engine because I'm redlining it the whole time, then okay, yeah, kill the engine on me. If the engine is just old and it needs an overhaul or whatever, right? Like, yeah, kill the engine on me. Like, so I like more organic style failures where like it's happening based on wear and tear, lack of maintenance, or you know, pilot's failure to operate the aircraft correctly. Like that's the kind of stuff I like. And there's only a few planes that do that. Not very many airliners support that type of stuff. Mostly GA planes that do those. Anytime you fly Delta livery, you feel pressure on approach because they always seem to have the most butter landings. Believe it or not, in my personal experience, now it's just my personal experience in the few flights that I've been on, but the most smooth landings that I've had have been with Spirit Airlines. I always call them butter airlines because every time I fly Spirit, they have the most smoothest landings I've ever had. Like when I fly United, it's pretty firm. You know what I mean? It's like Delta about the same. But again, obviously it depends on the pilot, depends on the winds. A lot of factors can play into that. Maybe you just got unlucky and got a lot of hard landings on your flights. But particularly when I fly Spirit, I notice how just smooth it is. And I guess one reason why that stands out to me too is because we talk so bad about Spirit and their service and this and that, and so the fact that the one thing they got right was their pilots is funny. If it's on a progress page, or no, is that the one I want? I want the cruise page. Alright, top of descent in 181 miles, not too far out at all. Let's enjoy some wing views. I can't stand the rear wing view right now because the livery is jacked up. That's why I'm staying in the front. Let's say, what did you say? You can always set the percentage of failure for default for different systems, or you can set a timer to have it fail automatically on the X-Plane. Gotcha. Yeah, I knew you could do something like that. Yeah, I don't mess with it too much. I gotta be in a mood to mess with failures. Like, it's fun. Like, if you want to really have fun in flight sim, like realistic fun, start learning the procedures of failures. And I think for me, because I fly so many different types of planes, I have a hard time remembering the procedures, you know, like the quick stuff. And so, like, if I were to have to do an engine failure in a 737 right now, it would not go very well because I don't remember. I know there's checklists out there that I can use, but I just don't remember what I'm supposed to do. Same thing with Airbus. Thankfully with Airbus, on the little ECAM, it actually literally spells out exactly what you're supposed to do based on what fails. So it's kind of nice that way. But I remember I did learn how to do failures in the 737 years ago, and I loved it. I loved learning how to do engine failures and a few other things, and it's actually really satisfying landing the plane with a single engine and actually doing all the proper stuff. Same thing with the A320. It's just since then I've flown a lot of other planes, done a lot of other things, and I don't remember any of it. I fly Southwest, and it's anybody's guess on that one. That's so true. That is so true. You use specifically the black square TBM 850. It's fun to learn one plane and have checklists handy. Yeah. I agree. Yeah, the TBM was great by black square. That's really good. Yeah, those are the planes that I enjoy flying. I love all the black square planes because they have such amazing simulation of all the systems underneath. Yes, it's not an airliner, but it's just as complex as all these airliners are, in my opinion. And like he's simulated everything down to the circuit breaker, everything down to the relays, like everything. It's impressive. Oh, we're getting some turbulence again. Some clear air turbulence, some nasty ones. Got some proper chop this. Yeah, the turbulence looks really good. I wish Microsoft Flight Sim 24 had turbulence like this. I do. I don't know why they don't. I genuinely don't know why Microsoft, why their turbulence is so poor. Every flight in Microsoft Flight Sim is just smooth. Like, I mean, yeah, you get like some wind variations and some crabs and crabs. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't get like proper turbulence like you do in X-Plane. And I wish you did. And every time the complaint comes up, like in the developer blogs and stuff like that, like they kind of say, no, there is turbulence. And I don't think they really know what we mean. Like what we just witnessed just now happened to me, that's what we're looking for. That's what we want in Microsoft Flight Sim 24. Also, what we saw on the climb out coming through those storm clouds the whole freaking way. That is what we want. That's what we want. If we were flying a Microsoft Flight Sim on this exact same flight, I mean, we wouldn't have got any bumps at all. Probably it'd have been just, yeah. We might as well be flying on a clear day with nothing out there. So maybe one day, you know, that's the thing. Like people keep asking X-Plane versus Microsoft. I don't want to dwell on that again. But it's just there's a lot of small differences in either sim, and that turbulence thing is one of the things that
Delta
X-Plane
116, contact
has.
Memphis Center on 133.85.
Oh, got a scenery
Memphis
package
Center,
error.
Delta 116. Good morning, at flight level 340.
Oh yeah,
Delta
so
116, Memphis Center. Good morning, continue flight level 340.
let me explain. So I almost forgot. So story time, chat. Story time. So last stream, I think it was last Thursday or Wednesday. Thursday, might have been Wednesday. I was trying to do a live stream on X-Plane, and we, started to stream up, and I started to close the doors, getting ready for pushback, and my entire PC froze up and crashed. Now this has been happening for a while. Some of you who've been watching my streams lately have noticed that I've had multiple instances of my games freezing up in the middle and having to restart my computer and continue the stream afterwards. It's been happening a lot more during streams lately, but I'll tell you what the issue was. So basically the issue was that, and I don't know how to, I don't know the answer, but I would play certain games or I'll do certain things on my computer, like high stress type thing. Like I play a game like X-Plane, which takes a lot of stress on my computer, or even like Star Citizen's a better example, because Star Citizen is a game that this actually happened with. Star Citizen is just as graphically taxing, maybe even worse than X-Plane and Microsoft is. You gotta have a decent amount of graphics, and my graphics are way up. My PC spins up, my room gets hot, everything. But when I play the game, the game runs fairly fine. No crashes really, no major hiccups, no major freezes. Pretty good. But when I close the game, listen closely, when I close the game, so I'm now idle, there's no games running, the stressful thing has stopped. For some reason, within minutes, my PC would just, the screen would just turn off. My fans on my PC, the color is still on, the fans are still running. It looks like visually, if you look at my PC, it looks visually like the PC is still running. Sometimes they spin up faster than they already are, and sometimes they just stay, constant, how they were before. Anyways, that has been happening for months. Thankfully has not really affected many of my streams. I've been able to stream again when I'm doing heavy load things. It just doesn't happen until I stop. There's another game called Seafarer, the ship simulator game. Love that game. I still play it. And that's another game where it happened, where I would be playing it, and then I close the game, and then minutes later, my PC, like the screens turn off, and just go black. No blue screen, just black. Just no input, basically. But my PC is still on. It's still running. At least it looks like it is. And what I have to do is I have to manually press the power button on my PC tower and force it to shut off. Now, that's one instance where my PC has this problem. The other instance is, and I was explaining this to somebody the other day, is like sometimes it just crashes. Like, I'll be sitting there with literally only my desktop screensaver, which is a very basic screensaver. I don't have any special screensaver engine, right? It's just a picture. It's the same picture all the time, and it'll be sitting there idle. I'll be in the other room doing something with the baby, and I'll hear my PC and all my screens again shut off. The fans are lit up, the fans are spinning really fast for whatever reason, and I have to force it to close itself. And that happened a lot, even when I wasn't doing anything. And so I'm like, I don't know. Point is, I don't know why. And so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try a few things. So what I tried. So anyway, this all comes to a big peak and crescendo at that live stream, right? So that live stream happens. I'm doing the live stream, trying to do this stream for you guys, and it crashes right in the middle of the stream. It doesn't usually crash like the whole PC in the middle of a stream, but it did that day. I was like, okay, I can't do this anymore. I can't keep like gambling that if I'm gonna actually get to finish a stream, or gambling if I'm gonna actually be able to finish a gameplay session if I'm recording or whatever. And so I can't. So I decided I'm not gonna stream again, record again, or do really anything again on this computer until I fix it and figure it out. And so I spent the weekend trying to figure it out. I still don't really know what was causing it, unfortunately. But what I did was I cleaned my PC, number one. I hadn't cleaned it in maybe 6 months. It wasn't that dirty, in my opinion, but it was definitely a lot of dust in it. Definitely some dust in there. I found a couple mosquito legs. Another backstory for those who are newer to the channel. One time I cleaned my PC. I have a Leon Lee 011 dynamic case. It has like glass panels on it, and when I was cleaning my case one time, one of the panels slipped off and it fell over. Like didn't even hit the ground that hard, but it just shattered. And so I had to get rid of it, and ever since then I've had an opening. So my computer has 4 sides, right? And one side had no case on it, so it's been open. So it's been sucking in all of the air from my house for months. Dog hair and wife hair. Baby hairs, my hairs, dust bunnies, everything's getting in there. And so yeah, so I did that. Number one, I cleaned it. 2, I updated my BIOS. And 3, I did a complete fresh uninstall and reinstall, not of Windows, thank God, not of Windows, but I did a fresh install of my NVIDIA driver. So 3 things. Cleaned the PC, I updated my BIOS, and then I updated, or didn't update, I did a fresh install of my NVIDIA driver, and since then it's not crashed. So that's what I did. Today's stream is going to kind of be the final test to see if I can get it to do the crash again. We are 93 miles from top of the descent. Okay, just making sure. But so far so good. We'll see. I'm not gonna celebrate too early. I won't celebrate until I end the stream, close X-Plane, wait 10 minutes, and see if it, survives. But it seems like it fixed it. I don't know what did it. I'm not sure if it was the BIOS update. I'm not sure if it was the NVIDIA thing, because I did have an issue as well where I could not update to the latest NVIDIA driver. Like, it kept giving me an error. But this was like after I was already having the issues that I was having. Make sure you shut your CPU virtualization off in the BIOS. What is that, JJ? CPU virtualization? What does that mean? I'm really like careful in the BIOS. I don't. That's above my level. I get real nervous when I start manipulating things in there, because it's a whole another world. And so I followed a YouTube video on how to update my BIOS on my motherboard, and I did only that. I don't know what else. Yes, the flight attendant did just offer me a drink. I could have replied, but I didn't. I ignored her. To turn your CPU virtualization VT-X or AMD-V off in BIOS, restart your computer, enter BIOS, and find a setting under Advanced Security. What is that though, JJ? Like, I get you're showing me how to change it and turn it off, but like, what does that actually do? Do you know? But I'm not touching anything else though right now. Like, it's working, and I don't want to do anything that's gonna make it not work. But it was frustrating. I'm pretty sure you guys who have PC understand how frustrating it is to have a PC problem. Because I was worried I was gonna have to get a new graphics card, because I kept hearing people, because of the way the PC was crashing, how the screens were just turning off, it sounded like a graphics card like failure. So I had multiple people saying, hey, maybe it's a graphics card. Like, hey man, I got a 4090. Like, it's not that cheap to replace those right now. And then I was like, man, is it my RAM? Like, that's like the worst case scenario right now because RAM is so expensive right now. I'm like, man, I really hope I don't have to replace a RAM stick. I got 64 gigs of RAM, which is going for a crazy amount of money right now. A crazy amount of money right now. What else? So when I was cleaning my PC, and not only did I clean it, I also kind of like unplugged everything and plugged it back in. Like everything I could find that I could plug in and unplug, I did. I also kind of, when I was cleaning it, I took some things out and apart, put them back together. So I did a bit of a deep clean, just some, you know, general PC maintenance that I have been needing to do for a long time. It says that can cause your virtual machine to load up your CPU and cause massive FPS and performance drops. Look it up. Okay, virtual Intel virtualization. I'll look that up. I'll read into it after the stream. There it is. It popped up. There you go. That's it. I've never heard of that. I have never heard of that. I know, right? That's what I was thinking. Like, I don't want to change the graphics card. I really don't want to change the graphics card. I was like praying, like, don't let it be a graphics card. Like, it's too expensive. I can't even afford a graphics card. Right? I couldn't afford to replace the graphics card. I don't think. And if I did, it's like, oh no, oh. Speaking of crashing, we still live though, right? Oh, speaking of crashing. Okay, well, the PC survived. That's good so far. The PC survived, but X-Plane did not. I have no idea why X-Plane just crashed. It's probably a scenery or something. That is my guess. Let's take a look at the log real quick. Take a look at the log real quick. I'm about to share my screen now. Man, that was like out of nowhere. There was like no warning or anything, I don't think. Before that X-Plane crash. Yeah. Let me see. Let's see what happened. This is a whole different issue than what I was talking about before. What I was talking about before was my actual PC having a problem. This here, this is X-Plane. This is X-Plane. I have to share my screen. Hold on, guys. Let me show so you guys can see it. The log.txt. Oh, there it is. It should show. What display is it trying to show? Wait, not that one. Do that one. There we go. Okay. There we go. All right. I don't even know if you can read that because I can't see that on my other screen at all. This is my log for X-Plane. Let's see what happened. So, because I loaded into Atlanta before. Here we go. Some textures could not load. For what though? So John C. Toon, KJWN. There's something wrong with that scenery. Yeah, I mean, could it be? I don't understand why sceneries are crashing X-Plane. Like, a scenery should never crash X-Plane. Like, it can fail to load. Okay, I get that, but a scenery should never crash your simulator, ever. And I'm not sure if that's what happened. But from what I see here, I was talking too much. I know DMV. I was talking too much. Yeah, the good news though is PC's up. So I'm honestly like, it's like, okay, well, that kind of sucks that, you know, X-Plane crashed, whatever. But I tell you, it's a win for me though. It's a win for me. All right, well, yeah, so it says we're missing a bunch of objects here from Terraware Designs TYS, which is interesting because that's where I was gonna fly to my last stream. I wonder if I would have got a crash in that stream too, attempting to fly to that airport. So I don't know. Let's start X-Plane back up, and yeah, I guess we'll just land the plane. It's not gonna be very satisfying, but I'll give you guys a landing. Where's X-Plane at? X-Plane, there you are. Check my Discord. Hold up. Alright, that's launching. Discord. Oh, that CST video. I'll check it out. Again, I'm very wary. Like, if it's working, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not about to tinker until it breaks something. I only tinker when I'm trying to fix things. Not if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? But I will thank you, JJ. I will look into that. I'll watch that video, and see if it helps me in any way. But I do appreciate it. All right, well, X-Plane's loading up. Yeah, those were the pop-ups that came up while I was flying. But a lot of times I ignore them. Like in the past, whenever I got those X-Plane pop-ups saying, hey, scenery failed to load, I would just ignore them. Because in the past, you know, I'm like, all right, I'm not flying there, or it's not a crucial error, you know, it's fine. You know, just ignore it. But I don't know, it seems like lately it's been more terminal. Bro, this is literally what me and XP were talking about on the podcast. Yes. Oh man, I'm glad you brought that up. If you guys haven't seen it yet, me and XP have a flight sim and aviation podcast called the Blue Experience podcast, and we posted. We're back. We've been away for a long time. Been hard to kind of get together and record and do videos and things. So we finally made a priority to get some recording done for the podcast and try to bring that back to life and resurrect that channel. We do have our own podcast channel called the Blue Experience, so check it out. We posted a video last week on the Vector 787 and some things we learned about that project and kind of our opinions on it. And then, was it today or yesterday, we posted another video or episode talking about the struggles of being a flight simmer, basically. And we have been reading through all you guys' comments, and I'm just glad that we don't feel alone. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people are having the same issues that we're having, and this is actually perfect. This is a perfect example of the type of stuff we go through as flight simmers. Like, a freaking scenery crashed my sim, bro. Come on. What's up, Matthew? Welcome to the stream. First time viewer. Well, I'm glad you made it. I do apologize that we're in this situation. We were flying from Indianapolis to Atlanta, and about, I don't know, maybe we're probably like 10-15 minutes away from our top of descent into Atlanta, and the simulator crashed. So thankfully the stream didn't crash, my PC didn't crash, so I'll take that as a win personally, because in the past my whole PC would have crashed too, but it didn't. So I did something right over the weekend. So what I'm going to try to do now is what I believe XP did a couple of streams ago, was that I'm going to see if I can put us on like a short final and just land the darn plane and see what happens. Or maybe we'll put it on the runway and run a circuit or something. I don't know. We'll get a landing in. That's all the goal is right now. Just get a landing in. I'm not going to be able to to resurrect the whole flight. I'm not doing it over. I don't know what Austin from X-Plane would think about my hoodie. Well, give me a new hoodie. Like, come on, Austin. I love this hoodie though. I got this hoodie from Microsoft at the Grand Canyon event when I got the chance to go out there and see Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. First look hands on gameplay. I don't know how to say it, but anyway, so yeah, like me and I think like 50 other creators and media people got to go out to the Grand Canyon and got to preview Microsoft 2024 in person for the first time. That was pretty cool. Definitely a unforgettable weekend or couple days. All right, Atlanta. I think we're gonna land on the 8s. So we'll just do 8 and confirm. But yeah, they gave us free hoodies that week as well, and like I think I have a bag from them. Like I'll be honest, guys. Like Microsoft been hooking me up, man. Like, bruh, they spoil the people. If Microsoft decides to do an event of any kind, they spoil you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could tell you guys stories. I'm not here to brag. It's again a huge blessing to be able to do these. Never thought I'd be having these stories, but I do. But I'm more bragging on them than myself. Yeah, the Grand Canyon event, they pay for everything. They flew us out there and flew us home. So they paid for our travel to get there. When we got there, we had a really nice hotel that was fully paid for. All the meals were paid for while we were there. We had a free Grand Canyon tour ride. Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, this was a part of their whole marketing push for 2024, which we later on found out that the sim itself failed, which sucked. And all this money honestly probably went to waste, because even though they did all these amazing cool things for us, like, we're not gonna sit here and lie to you and tell you that it's good, right? It was bad. Day one, horrible release. But yeah, free Grand Canyon tour. Some people got to go on a free Vision Jet flight over the Grand Canyon. We had a actual like Grand Canyon tour, like a private Grand Canyon tour with like a tour guide on foot. Like, come on. And then I think a couple expos ago at Las Vegas, I want to say, Microsoft Flight Sim had a party on the rooftop in frickin' Las Vegas, and they invited, you know, it was invite only, but if you knew somebody who was there, they could get you in too. So I invited a bunch of people that I knew up to it, and it was free food, amazing views. It's cool. It's just, if Microsoft Flight Sim is throwing a party, a get together, event, a promotion, like they truly do spoil you. That's basically all I'm saying. So X-Plane, come on, man. I want a hoodie. I do want an X-Plane hoodie. I'd wear the heck out of that too. Not a hat. Don't give me a hat. I want a hoodie. Yeah. Well, I don't know if they got endless money now. They spent a lot of money on us, or promotion for 2024, that all went down the drain. And do I have to start the plane again for this? Like, there's no like. I just want to take off, bro. Like, I don't want to do all this right now. I just want to take off. Can I do start engines running? Yeah, let's do that. That works. Says, let me know about the next one. I'm down to go. Yeah. Yeah, the Las Vegas party was sick. Thought they had another one somewhere too. I think the gear. Are the engines on? I think they are. Yeah, they're on. All right, so just pretend like you didn't see anything. We're just gonna take off and we're gonna land again, and then we're gonna say bye. That's all we're gonna do. Oh, unfortunately, the sim crashed, and this is all I can do for you. Alright. Lights are on. Let's get it. You're downloading the demo of X-Plane? Do it, bro. Do it. Do it. Do it. It's free. It's free. Do it. Do it. Where is... What am I looking for? Oh, music. Turn the music off. Alright, let's get it, guys. Alright, we're on 8 right. Do left traffic. And land back down on 8 right again. And see if we can butter it. Okay. How to break RTO. Let's set runway heading. We'll use the heading mode here. There we go. Flight director is going to come on. We'll go up to, what's the altimeter out here? Altimeter is 3030. And 3030. I mean, technically, maybe I should try something. Maybe I should try something. No, do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? I don't know. I feel like I'm doing too much already. I'm thinking about putting the approach in here is what I'm about to say. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm already doing it. Like my hands are doing it. It's not even listening to my brain. My hands are just like I'm putting it in. It's like I'm putting it in. Let's see. Yeah, was it 8? 8 left. That's what we're gonna use. 8 left. We'll do 8 left. It makes more sense, anyways. Let me change that, please. Departure arrival. There is 8 left. There it is. LIAN. That's what we wanted. And back to routes. Activate. Execute. All right. Cool. That'll be there now. We gotta go around all that stuff going on. And we have our altitudes, so we'll go to 5,000 feet then. That'll make it fairly legit. 9 or 5 for course. There we go, and it'll be 1093 down here on the nav. There we go. That's selected. Let's get it. Let's go. Brace release. Flaps are 5. Speed would have set like, I don't know, 210, something like that, 220. That works. I'll throttle on. All right, let's go. Airspeed's alive.
80 knots.
V1. Rotates.
Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Man, that sounds good.
1,000.
Alright, autopilot on. Heading mode on. I can't see my buttons. I can't see my buttons. I don't know why these are just gray. Alright, make a left turn. I know heading mode is on, which is good. I want level change mode, but I can't remember. I know this is VNAV, this is LNAV. I think this is level change. Yeah, I think that's level change. I just alt hold at 5,000 feet. And we're in the clouds already, great. Yeah, sounds are great, man. Sounds really good. Sounds are really good in this plane. I almost flew the Zebo today. Almost flew the Zebo. Just because I wanted to try it. Like the last time I flew 737 in an X-plane, sorry, was the LevelUp, which was good. It was impressive. But I kind of want to compare it to the 737 of Zebo. This was quicker to get going because I had already had it set up. All right, we're just above the clouds. We'll extend like 5 miles, and then we'll make a left turn, vector ourselves back to on the approach. Alright, I think that is far enough. Left 90. Maybe a little less than that. What is the actual opposite heading for 8 right? It would be 275. So we are going to capture the ILS. I have it programmed. I will warn you, cause you said in chat that you're thinking about getting an X-plane. Once you get X-plane, it's very easy to go down the rabbit hole of like mods and add-ons and scenery enhancements and all the things, because X-plane is by default not quite as pretty of a sim of Microsoft Flight Sim 24. Like the sky still looks great. I think the clouds look great as well. You don't need any kind of like weather modifications. The sim is pretty good. The default planes, we don't really fly those. I mean, I think the A330 by default is pretty good, and they keep updating it. I need to actually revisit it now that I think about it. I need to revisit the A330. It's gotten a lot of updates since I last tried it. But that's really the only default plane that I fly. Like, if you like G8, the Cessna's pretty good. The Baron, I think, is pretty solid too on that front. But most of the planes that I fly, and many people fly in the community, are some sort of payware aircraft or some freeware plane that came out. So just beware of that. If you want to get in the X-plane, you're probably going to end up eventually going into the rabbit hole sooner than later of downloading various enhancements. So just warning you. Just warning you. What you see now is not default X-plane. I got ground ortho textures going on. I got the Zebo 737, which is a free mod. This plane right here is a free... Sorry, the Zebo 737 is a free mod, which is an amazing mod. But also, the LevelUp 737 is also a free mod as well. So you can get both of those completely for free. And we're talking about, like, I mean, pretty close if not matching the PMDG 737 quality for free. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. A 70, like it's worth like $80 but it's free. Alright, so right now we're at 5,000 feet. And we're flying out to, trying to pay attention to, I think we're gonna go out a little bit farther, I think. Okay, there's Laurie. So Laurie, we need to be at 5,000 feet. So we're gonna fly all the way out to Laurie and loop back. We might not have to go that far though. We can cut in earlier if we want. Let me check. If we descend, we can cut in earlier. Okay, so Jaj. So Jaj, we need to be at 5,000 as well. So that's probably the earliest we can go at 5. If we go down to 4,000, we can go at Bazaar. I think we're gonna descend to 4,000. And I'll use vertical speed mode. I feel that's me. There he goes. Alright, vertical speed mode, 1,500 feet. And we'll make that left hand. We'll make that left hand turn now. Oh wait, too early. Too early. Too early. Too early. Sorry, false alarm.
1,000 to go.
False alarm. We're going straight. We'll still descend, but we're going straight. What weather do I use? I don't have any weather add-on. I'm using default real-time weather right now. What's up, Real Fight 1986? Welcome to the stream. Hit the data button, and you'll see the request altitude for the fix. Yeah, I was about to look for that, and I got distracted. I mean, I see it on there. It says it on there already. Auto brake, we'll set the 2. Other than that, we're just waiting. We're at 4,000 now. I think I said Jaj. I think we can turn. We're still a little too early to turn, I think. A little too early. Oh, wait. Wait. The demo allows for 1 hour of flight time. Yep. I think it's 1 hour of session time. I don't think it's flight time. I think once you start the demo, you have 1 hour to do whatever you want. And then you gotta close the sim and start it again, and you get another hour. So, I've never seen a demo like that before for a game. But it's always been that way. All right, we can go left now, and we'll intercept the ILS for 08 left. I'm not getting any DME information, which is surprising. Alright, all lights are on into continuous, ready for landing. See how we can do. I can't remember how our landing was last time in this plane. Was it any good? Was it bad? Oh, I know. We floated. I remember now. We floated really bad. I remember. Hopefully I can not do that again. It's not as bumpy though as it was in Indianapolis. Oh, you know what we should have did? Oh, we should have went back to Indianapolis and landed there in the rain. That's what we should have done. Too late now. Yeah, that's what I should have done. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and arm approach mode. And again, I guess it's a bug. I don't know, but all of my buttons don't have labels on them, so I'm going to be pressing them by memory. I think this is the approach button. Yeah, it is. Thankfully, I have hundreds of hours in a 737 in the simulator. and I still probably have a bad landing. Alright, we should be catching localizer here. Oh, you know what else I want to change? I'm gonna go to variants, exterior, and we'll do blended winglets. And now we got the blended version. Alright, aircraft is turning and intercepting the ILS on the single channel. Another thing I'm excited about is racing season. I'm a big racing fan, and NASCAR started a couple weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago now actually. IndyCar just started this past weekend, and F1 is starting this upcoming weekend. And the Netflix Drive to Survive series, the new season came out like a few days ago too, so I've been watching that. I've been kind of under a rock as far as anything else. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I legit don't know what's going on with this war thing in Iran or whatever. Like, is it Iran? I think it's Iran. Because like I've literally been under a rock over the weekend, getting the PC stuff going, family stuff, and then trying to catch up on all the races that happened over the weekend. That's all I've been watching content-wise, is racing content, and so anything happening in the world, I don't know. Don't ask me right now. I gotta catch up later. Who do you like this season in F1? I want to see Hamilton take another belt already, especially now that he's with Ferrari. Yeah, I'm with you. I want the same thing. Pretty much the same people I was rooting for last year, or who I'm rooting for this year. I'm rooting for Hamilton, Ferrari, Lando Norris, and McLaren, and of course I have to root for Cadillac. That's our new home team, so I hope they do well. I mean, I don't expect them to be winning races, but I'm hoping that they have a better start than Haas did. Okay, we probably should start slowing down. I just thought about it. Alright, let's focus on the flight here. Alright, I just threw all the flaps out, trying to get as much drag as I can. The gear is down now. Speed brakes are out. Oh, they're supposed to be out. They're not. Okay, now the speed brakes are out. Flaps are gonna come out as soon as they can. Oh, this is gonna be a horrible approach, and I don't even care. We're gonna try. I'm gonna try to save it. This is. We should be going around. We are completely unstable. Learn from my mistakes.
That's a stabilized. Needs to approach altitude set.
Yeah, we're doing 176. Oh no, man. I think it's gonna be slow enough. This plane already likes to float on us, so I'll watch out for that.
500.
Alright, my control.
400.
Alright. We're actually on the slope, which is good. We are. Our speed's actually not that bad. We'll get rid of speed brakes though.
$200.
Okay, alright. We're looking good. A little power.
100.
Little crosswind. Not too bad.
40. 30.
Don't flare too much.
10.
And set it down. Hey, we didn't float. Alright, take the high speed. We'll take high speed exit here. Yeah, we didn't float. I don't know what that rating was or how many G's that was, but we didn't float, and that's all I cared about. I was like, we're not floating this time. It's good. I just noticed that I didn't change my, this here. There we go. Now we can turn. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Atlanta. Well, the time now is midnight 24. Alright, flaps up. And let's watch the replay. I'm not gonna go to the gate. What's up? ZX6 Tells says, never talk in chat. I just want to say, love what you do, bro, and thank you. Hey, thank you. I know a lot of you guys and girls are watching who don't talk in chat, and I don't acknowledge you guys enough. But I want to say I appreciate every single one of you. You never have to chat. You're not greater or less of a person or less of a supporter by not chatting. But thank you for joining me on these flights, these streams and adventures and whatever I do. And thank you for speaking up and saying hi in the chat. I appreciate you. Hope you and your family are doing all right. And hopefully you don't sue me for this landing you're about to see. Let's see, how hard was it really? Because from the inside it looked pretty firm. Oh yeah, that was pretty hard. The nose came down and it is planted. I don't know why I did that. Like I was trying to force it down, I guess. Now you see we come in looking really nice right here. Over the threshold, 50 feet or so. Didn't quite meet the actual touchdowns I wanted to get, but just from memory, remember how bad it float? You can see how it wants to float right there. I started bringing it down, and I kind of walked it down too much, and basically came down on all three at one time. So I promise you, if I were to do, you know, like 10, like 5. Maybe like 3. If I were to do like 3 or 4 landings in a single plane, I think I'd butter it. I think I would. Man, those engines look good. Definitely not the smoothest. I'm not even going to claim that at all. Not going to claim that at all. Okay, see here? The nose coming up for the flare, but then it like stops completely. I walk it down, and I should have kept the nose up longer. I don't know. I just don't trust the plane. That's the thing. I didn't trust it in ground effect. I didn't think it actually get the ground effect. Yeah, I just didn't trust it. That's in the end of the day. I think that landing was fully me just not trusting in the physics and the flight model of this particular plane. Yeah, I overdid the first flare, and then I probably overdid the second flare, and then I underdid the last flare. It was just all over the place. All right, so watch it from the window seat. I think I like the right side. Trees look good though. Trees look real good next plane. Yeah, I need to work on my landings. I really do. more time because I just like it that much. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright guys, I will call this success. Again, PC did not crash in today's stream, so whatever I did seemed to have worked. Very happy and thankful for that. My plan is to go live again tomorrow, same time. We'll see what we're streaming. Hopefully I'll get to see you guys there again tomorrow. Hopefully we can not have a sim crash this time and actually have a full, complete, successful flight. That's going to be the goal. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. I'm going to try to maybe between now and then find out what scenery calls it. Maybe get rid of that scenery or not fly there or not fly near it. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. Coming back to the whole troubleshooting thing and tinkering thing that we mentioned on the podcast. But again, go back and watch the Blue Experience podcast over on that channel and check it out. If you guys are curious about it, just search BLUXP podcast and you should be able to find it. Until next time though, guys, you guys are amazing. Until next time, remember you got 3 choices: give up, give in, give it all. You got peace, love, and God bless you. I'll see you guys next time, next video. Enjoy the reversers. Here it comes. I'm out of here, guys. See you. Have a great night and morning.